Can you guess what we'll be talking about today? That's right, helmets. May 13th, 1935, the day that Sir Thomas Edward Lawrence, better known as Lawrence of Arabia, was flung over the handlebars of his Bruff Superior. He swerved for two cyclists on the road who were young boys. He was the victim of traumatic brain injuries, skull fractures, and he had a broken leg, as well as damaged internal organs. Now, this was tragic, even though before this there were accidents and collisions with motorcyclists on the racetrack, in the streets. This was one of the main events causing us to wear helmets today. Protection, head protection. Even though there are many bikers still succumbing to injury because of crashes. I personally have been in one motorcycle crash, and given that day I was wearing a helmet, had I not been wearing a helmet, I suppose I would have been much worse off than on that day. What happened was, a car stopped in front of me, not giving me enough time to brake because there was no reason to stop. I went into the back of the car, my head knocked into the roof of the car, my helmet came off my head, and then I met the floor in a very traumatic way. Something that also happened to me while on my motorcycle the day I chose to wear an open face helmet. Now, some of you might think this is funny, but to me at the moment it was not. A bird, not an eagle, not a falcon, a sparrow flew straight towards my face, and in actual fact it did fly into my face, and I was wearing a pair of goggles at that time. As you know, when wearing an open face helmet you wear eye protection to do it. So I was wearing a pair of goggles, and what happened is the bird flew straight into the goggles and subsequently broke it. Had I not been wearing the goggles that day, I think I might not have had most of this beautiful face. I've been involved in many conversations where people say, no, open face helmet or a spot as it's called is good enough, you don't need more than that. But through my experience, the only helmet I would put on my head when jumping on a motorcycle would be a full face helmet. Not because of wanting to hide my identity, but mainly because I personally have seen how a full face helmet gives you more protection. Open face helmet leaves you susceptible to wind. Anything that comes off the back of a car or a truck goes flying towards your face. All these obstacles, a full face helmet remains my choice. The helmet I'm currently showing you right now is known by many names, but effectively it is an open face helmet, as you can see. It renders very little protection towards your ears and the rest of your face other than your skull. This helmet was mainly bought for display purposes or aesthetics, as you've seen it in my videos before. So why do we wear helmets? Well, answer is very basic. Wear a helmet to protect our head and to prevent injury. But why is it compulsory? Well, because the law says so. In South Africa, the law is very clear about this. In South Africa, the law pertaining to motorcycle helmets is very clear. It says, no person shall drive or be a passenger on a motorcycle, motor tricycle or motor quadricycle, or be a passenger in the sidecar attached to a motorcycle on a public road unless he or she is wearing a protective helmet. That means this person, these people, this guy, and this guy need to wear a helmet. Now I'll show you the helmet I currently wear whenever I go riding. now a word from our local lawman. Listen, it has come to our attention that some of you are watching our videos and chuckling your heads off, but you are not liking and subscribing. And another thing, just hit that little bell icon there that notifies you about our next video. Come on, man, it's gonna cost you nothing. It's for free. So there you go. Reasons why you should wear a helmet. Long and short, or in this case the open and shut. Don't forget to wear a helmet, obey the law. See you in the next episode. Not this again.